What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in regards to the whole Call of Duty scene, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm starting to believe that the community is beginning to lose their trust once again, and it hurts for me to report this because, again, I followed Modern Warfare 3 2023 for the whole life cycle. And Sledgehammer Games had to put in a lot of work with that game. Not necessarily when it comes to the foundation of Modern Warfare 3, but when it comes to patching up the relationship between the community and also the developers. You know, we had massive trust issues before Modern Warfare 3, and going into that game, it wasn't going to be an easy task to go ahead and win us back. But bit by bit and piece by piece, they actually did go ahead and get the community back to a really solid point. And I'll be real with you guys, it hurts, but all of that hard work has basically gone to waste because I, personally, from what I'm seeing, I think the community has lost all of their faith once again. And I don't know if we're ever going to be able to win it back. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are interested in more content just like this, don't forget, subscribe and hit that bell. I post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern time. And of course, if you guys are interested in any of my live streams, I do stream Monday through Saturday over on Twitch. And believe it or not, this upcoming Saturday is going to be the quote-unquote new OG COD stream where we're going to be playing Modern Warfare 2019 up to Modern Warfare 3 2023. So Black Ops Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2 2022. It's going to be a very, very interesting time to see how these games are holding up. So of course, if you guys are interested, you want to hang out, by all means, you can find a link to my Twitch channel down in the description of this video. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, to go ahead and begin here, I wanted to actually ask you guys a question. It's a little off topic from the main discussion here, but personally, I'm kind of shocked, but I've been having a really hard time getting into matches within Black Ops 6. And I want to know if it's just a me problem or if everybody else is running into this issue as well. Because I don't know if maybe it's my connection, maybe I need to personally do something, or if this is actually a legitimate issue that's going on across the board for both PC and console players. But for the love of God, I cannot find any lobbies. When I play solo, or even if I play with a stack of players, it takes like sometimes close to 5+ minutes to put me into any type of match. And the craziest part about this to me is that Season 2 just began. I mean, just a few days ago, basically, Season 2 began, and we have all this brand new content, a brand new battle pass, brand new weapons, brand new maps. And I can't find anything. And believe it or not, I saw a post by Charlie Intel over on Twitter saying, Call of Duty on Steam peaked at only 84,431 players for Black Ops 6 Season 2 launch. In comparison, Modern Warfare 3 Season 2 launch week peaked at 154,491 players. He then ends off this post by saying, for consoles, Call of Duty went back to #1 on PlayStation Store this week, which, you know, that is some pretty good news, but it confuses me because it's like, only in ranked can you disable crossplay with PC. So if you want to play with Xbox and PlayStation, you have to play with PC as well. So either people are opting into only playing with their own specific consoles, which is highly unlikely because, again, people have already tested this and your queue times are ridiculously long if you do turn crossplay off and only play with your own individual consoles. Or the player count is indeed actually dwindling a bit here. I mean, my God, I'm actually kind of shocked that a name like Black Ops 6, again, it was never advertised as DLC. Modern Warfare 3 kind of was behind the scenes from the leaks and the rumors. That's what turned a lot of people away from that game. You're telling me a name like Black Ops 6 put together by one of everybody's favorite team, even though it's struggling a bit here, but everybody loves and knows the name Treyarch, right? You're telling me that during their second season, they can only pull in 84,000 people? Compared to Modern Warfare 3, like I said, that everybody thought was DLC and it turned a lot of people away, but that was able to maintain 154,000 people. Again, I'm not talking for everybody because, you know, Charlie Intel did say in this post that PlayStation is a rockin' right now when it comes to people playing Call of Duty. But it's kind of wild to see the Steam charts drop so significantly from game to game like this. And I mean, it kind of shows because, you know, PC is running into a lot of issues, like I said in the previous video where I was black screening all the time after Season 2. Season 2 has introduced a crap ton of bugs, and, you know, maybe it is an issue. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and end off that topic right there. Again, just go down in the comment section and let me know if you guys are running into queue times that are long, short. I just want to know what the general experience is. But I'm going to actually use this moment to transition into the main topic, which once again is the trust issues. Like I just said, there's been a ton of problems going on within Season 2 for Black Ops 6, and nothing is being acknowledged whatsoever. And when these things stack and stack and stack, it becomes a problem with the community to the point where they won't trust or believe anything that you say. I mean, even look back to the previous problem, the blood splatters, which they claimed was the main problem when actually it was the netcode of the game. I have been looking at each and every list of patch notes ever since that problem was ever brought to light, and they mentioned it on Twitter. And it was fixed. I want to state this. It was indeed fixed. But I have been refusing to acknowledge that it's fixed until the developers come out and acknowledged that they have done something to the blood splatters, which then we'll have to go a bit deeper because it wasn't the blood splatters, and that's why they're not bringing it up to us, right? Because they know if they bring light to this situation, we're going to say, well, that's not it. It's this, and they're going to have to do more work, which I'm assuming they don't want to do because this is a yearly cycle. They drop the game, they do a few things, and then they let it die and prep up for the next game, which honestly absolutely sucks. But again, I've been tracking it, and I've been waiting to see if they would acknowledge this issue. Not a single time, ladies and gentlemen. And again, these things add up, and it causes problems with the relationships between the developers and also the devs. But it goes much further than just these things as well, guys. The Black Ops 6 official Reddit page is a disaster right now. And honestly, freedom of speech over on this page is irrelevant, and once again, it's causing problems with the community. Nobody can say what they want to say. Nobody can discuss what they want to discuss. And I am a part of many different pages over there, and I see a lot of different things, you know? X-Define for a perfect example. I used to see people post about the netcode over there 24/7, although the developers actually acknowledged it, right? You know, shock or wow. You know, a team actually acknowledging what the real problem with the game is and then giving us a timeline to expect changes. We still had to hear about it and see it day in, day out, over and over and over again, because guess what? At the end of the day, people have the right to post and talk about whatever they want when it comes to social media here. And honestly, the same thing should transfer over to Black Ops 6, but guess what? It simply doesn't. Guys, if you don't save these posts, you would never know about this stuff. You simply wouldn't. For example, this one right here. This was a post by Jake that I actually wanted to bring to the channel at some point in time. But, you know, he put together a little post saying, you updated your anti-cheat with a question mark, showing someone blatantly cheating within the overall experience. Look what happens. Taken down by the moderators. I don't know why. Who knows why they would take down a post where someone is literally blatantly cheating? It's not an if moment. It's not a button. And even if it was an if moment, why would they have the right to remove it or strip it? You know, at the end of the day, the community will just roast them saying, okay, oh, you're so stupid. You're a dumbass for thinking that, you know, this guy's cheating, so on and so forth. That's the internet, right? But why are the moderators removing and stripping things, our legitimate information? And it's not just with this post either. Do you guys remember my previous post when I was going ahead and discussing that one person who was trying to figure out what you can say and what you can't say? It was just a simple little post on Reddit saying that they got chat banned and they're just in awe, and all they want to know is what they can say and what they can't say within the Call of Duty experience. Removed by the moderators. There was actually another post as well, and the person who put up this post actually hopped into the comment section of our videos here on this channel and even stated it as well. But I saw a post a little while ago where someone went through and, you know, kind of tallied up all of the cosmetics in the game. I can't remember if it was the price or just how many cosmetics were, you know, already introduced within the month and a half of the game being out. Regardless, it was pretty wild. That got stripped by the moderation team as well, completely removed from the platform so nobody else can interact with it and probably see it. Like I said, the only reason I showcased one of them is because you have to, you know, bring it to your account. If you don't send this to yourself, you will not be able to find this post anymore. Maybe the person who put together this post can still access it, but if you were to go on the Reddit page or the Reddit board and try to scroll and find it again, it's not happening. The only way you will ever be able to see that the moderators remove this post is if you send it to yourself, like I do. I always send these things to my DMs over on Twitter so I can go ahead and discuss it at a later date, and that's the only way you would ever be able to witness this stuff. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but me personally, I think they're trying to hide up something. And same thing when it comes to the anti-cheat updates here. Everybody's been saying that they've given up. They can't fix it. That's why they went ahead and for ranked play, they introduced, you know, no crossplay to keep PC players away, because in reality, they don't know what they're doing. But I was still hopeful. I was indeed hopeful that the Season 2 update could indeed fix the anti-cheat problem a little bit. No, I mean, it's shutting off our PCs, nothing's working properly, and cheaters are still running rampant. Which once again further confirms that all the other content creators who are saying that it's just, they're full of baloney right now, They don't mean what they say and they're not planning on fixing the anti-cheat. I'm starting to believe them more and more as the days go on, especially now that they're pretty much taking down everything revolved at cheaters on the Reddit board. We can't voice our opinions, our problems with the game to try to, get this stuff fixed when they are openly lying about it to our faces. If they were open and actually talked to us, I would be all in their defense. I would be telling people to stop this, stop spamming them. It's no point in putting this up. It's useless. They already addressed it. They know it's wrong. But the problem is they don't take those L's. They don't. All they do is claim they're going to put out fixes, and they never come. And when they never come, they don't address it. They don't tell us what happened. They don't tell us what the future plans are. Once again, they brush it under the rug. They try to make everybody ignore it so they can get as many people who are still playing the game to purchase as many cosmetics in the game as possible. They don't care about the players who are playing, who want to continue playing and want to see it improve so they can play it. No, we're pointless, right? They just care about the individuals who are willing to cough up hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in their store, and they don't want to see everybody who wants to see the game succeed ranting about what's going on right now and how they're ignoring it. They just want people to spend as much money for cosmetics and then move on to the next game, And the next game is going to be the same. You move on to the next game, you spend all the money on cosmetics, they take forever to fix it up, and then move on to the next game. And the COD cycle repeats. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I don't know about you guys, but this, to me personally, is disgusting behavior, and I hope it changes sometime in the future, but I highly doubt it. I feel like more and more posts are going to start getting stripped off this platform, and it's only a matter of time. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. We post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern Time. And of course, if you guys are interested in my live streams, I stream Monday through Saturday over on Twitch, starting between 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, you guys can find a link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.